Tad coming back at you with another Minecraft Pocket Edition video, and today we're going to be doing some creative recap. The first thing I did that's different is I basically just put a wall behind the Thanks for Watching sign. I thought it made it look much better and more complete, and I think that's all I did. So, we're going to come over here to our first main build, and we have this very nice farm. If you're wondering what this is my very poor attempt at a tractor. I live in a farm state, and this would put just so many of my friends to shame that I would call this a tractor. But I've never been good at making vehicles, so yeah, rip. Here we have our field. It's being very nicely irrigated, and this llama, which I did not put in here, but he found his way in here, and it works with the aesthetic, so I'm letting him stay in here. So now we come to the infamous barn. White stained glass windows. This is supposed to be like, it's kind of like a wooden garage door, but yeah, that was kind of my intent behind the barn. So here we have the chicken coop. Very nice. Then over here we have some pigs and we have cows. And then we have this farmer man working the hay bales. And then if we go up here, we have a loft kind of area with some more hay bales. And there used to be a couple of cats up here, but I guess they disappeared. So, yeah, this is our barn. I rate it about a 6 to 7 out of 10. Put what you think. Rate it in the comments below. Next, we have this flower here, and basically I put it in the pot, and then I tried to build it on a much larger scale, and I get it, there's more detail in the pot than what I put, but that was what I was willing to put. Another thing you may notice is that this is only one, like, it should be 3D. The pot is 3D, but the flower is not like the real flowers are. But I decided that this way it looked better, but if you guys want me to change it to look how it actually is, then put in the comments below. I'm just saying this way looks better. And I rate this flower pot, I'll give a solid 8 out of 10. Oh, yes, and also in the farm I put this nice silo over here. It's nothing crazy, but I don't know, I like it. There's not really any hay bales in there. There's also a ladder going down here, and if you're wondering how I did it, there are a couple things that should give you clues to how I made floating ladders. So, anyway, let's fly out of here, and let's move on to our next build. Here, through generations, there have been many wars. There have been the Allies versus the Axis. There have been the South versus the North, but none, and I mean none, have been greater than the War of the Blue and the Red. So that was right, guys. We have a blue and a red mushroom from Mario. Personally, one of my favorite builds in this land so far, actually. I just really love the design. I think it looks really cool. And I rate it a 10 out of 10. Not because of my personal achievement, but because who doesn't love Mario, guys? And better yet, who doesn't love the mushrooms? So now, the final thing I wanted to show you guys is this. So, what this is it has an aquarium with salmon and all these tropical fish and coral and all that nice stuff. Most importantly, the sea pickles. And I like it. I think that it has a creative way of lighting in it. and I think that it is very detailed, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. But what this is going to be basically is I'm going to make a path down here, and every week I'm going to add a brand new kind of aquarium type thing in here, I guess you could call it. So I don't know, I like it. I like the idea. So like next week I could have a tiger cage if only tigers existed. Don't worry, they will in 20 years. So yeah, these were my builds for this time. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, one last thing. So, over here, I didn't get the lantern design quite right, and I fixed them. There's supposed to be slabs here, and then the lantern hanging off, and I just think it makes a land of a difference and looks so much better. But I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Remember to vote on my builds in the comment section. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next wave.